Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. The topic of our presentation is the dual impact of imaging technologies. This presentation is prepared for the subject BA2655, Management of Information Security, under the guidance of Associate Professor T.S. Dr. Melissa Shahrom. In this assignment, we will be exploring how three major imaging technologies, artificial intelligence, AI, blockchain, and the Internet of Things, IoT, are transforming the cybersecurity landscape. We will explain their benefit, the risks they introduce, and provide real-world example. The objectives of this assignment is to reflect on how these technologies affect information security, both positively and negatively, and to suggest how organizations can use them effectively. Emerging technologies are cutting-edge innovation that significantly reshape how we live, how we work, and how we interact with the world. They play a major role driving digital transformation across various sectors, including cybersecurity. In the field of information security, emerging technologies are revolutionizing how we detect, how we prevent, and how we respond to the threats. They offer smart tools like automation and new systems that enhance protection and reduce human error. So, in this presentation, we will focus on three key emerging technologies, which is one of them is artificial intelligence, known as AI. AI uses machine learning to detect cyber threats, analyze large data set, and automate threat response. Secondly is a blockchain, a decentralized, transparent ledger technology that secures data by making it immutable and tamper-proof. The lastly is Internet of Things, known as IoT, a network of interconnected smart devices that collect and transmit real-time data to enhance monitoring and control. These technologies offer powerful solutions for enhancing security, but they also introduce new vulnerabilities and risks. In the next section, we will explain how each of these technologies is applied in cybersecurity, explore the risks they introduce, and highlight how they can improve the overall security landscape when implemented responsibly.
Hello everyone, my name is Sabrina. So in these sessions, I will cover how this technology are being used in the field of cybersecurity, the risks they introduce, real-world case studies, and finally some key recommendations for organizations on how to best utilize these tools securely. So let's begin by looking at how this technology functions within the realm of the cybersecurity. Artificial intelligence has quickly become a crucial tool in the fight against cybercrime. In cybersecurity, AI is used to automate threat detections, respond to attacks in real time, and analyze vast volume of data to identify anomalies that humans might miss. One of the key benefits of AI is its ability to predict and prevent attacks before they occur. This is achieved through machine learning models that learn from past data to recognize new unknown threats. For example, Darktrace, a cybersecurity company, uses AI to detect insider threats by continuously analyzing user behaviors and network activity. Another everyday example is how Gmail uses AI algorithm to block nearly 100 million phishing and spam emails daily. These advancements allow organizations to move from reactive to proactive cybersecurity strategies. Now we will proceed to the next slides to explore blockchain technology. Blockchain at its core is a distributed ledger technology that offers transparency, decentralization, and immutability. This characteristic made it highly valuable for protecting data integrity in cybersecurity. In this context, blockchain is used for securing digital identities, preventing data tampering, and managing access control. It can also be used in securing transactions through smart contracts, which automatically enforce rules and action without human intervention. A well-known application is Estonia, where the government uses blockchain to secure healthcare, judicial, and legal records of its citizens. Another example is CardTime, the company that implemented a blockchain-based keyless signature infrastructures, which is KSI, for ensuring the integrity of government data. As we can see, blockchain helps build trust in data system. However, like all technology, it has its vulnerabilities. We will explore that later in the risk sections. Let's move on to our next emerging technologies, the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things, or IoT, refers to the vast network of connected devices, from smart thermostats and home security systems to industrial sensors and wearable health monitor. These devices collect, transmits, and sometimes analyze data without requiring humans' interactions. In cybersecurity, IoT can be used to enhance monitoring and safety, such as by alerting users to unauthorized access or environmental hazards in real time. For example, net smartphone system uses connected cameras and sensors to detect suspicious movement and notify users via their smartphones. In healthcare, wearable devices can track patients' vital and send alerts when something is abnormal. However, the growing number of devices also increases the number of potential entry points to hackers. And this brings us to the next major topic, which is the security risk associated with these technologies. Now that we have explored how artificial intelligence, blockchain, and IoT are being applied to enhance cybersecurity, it is important to recognize that these same technologies also bring with them new and significant security risks. In these sections, we will examine some of the major vulnerabilities associated with each technology and look at the real-world incidents that demonstrates these risks in actions. While AI provides advanced defense mechanisms, it also introduces new security risks. One major risk is the possibility of adversarial attacks, where hackers feed misleading data into AI models to force them into making incorrect decisions. Another concern is the misuse of AI by cybercriminals. For instance, using AI to create more convincing phishing email or automate password cracking attempts. Perhaps one of the most alarming examples is from 2019, when fraudster used an AI-generated voice deepfake to impersonate the CEO of the company. The attacker called a subordinate and instructed them to transfer $214,000. And it worked. This case highlights how AI can be exploited to bypass traditional security measures. We will now look at the security risks of blockchain technology. Although blockchain is often considered highly secure, it is not without vulnerabilities. One of the most common issues is the presence of flaws in smart contract codes. If a smart contract is not written securely, attackers can exploit it to manipulate transactions or steal funds. Additionally, there are threats of 91% attacks, where if a single entity gains control of more than half of the blockchain's computing powers, it can effectively rewrite the transaction's history and engage in fraudulent activities. A notable example is the 2018 Ethereum Classic attacks, where hackers successfully performed a 91% attacks, leading to over $1 million in double spending. This proves that while the blockchain structure is secure, poor implementation or insufficiency, decentralization can still pose serious risks. So let's move forward to the risks associated with IoT. IoT devices are among the most vulnerable because many of them lack of basic security features. Most come with default password, limited processing power for encryptions, and infrequent firmware updates. These make them an easy target for attackers. One major incident occurred in 2016, the Mirai botnet attacks. In this case, cybercriminals took control of thousands of unsecure IoT devices, like CCTV cameras and home router, and use them to launch a massive distributed denial of service DDoS attacks. Major websites like Twitter, Netflix, and Reddit are temporarily taken offline. This incident was a wake-up call for the cybersecurity world, proving that even small, seemingly harmless device can be part of the large-scale cyber attack, if not properly secured.
Now, let's take a closer look on how each of these technologies, AI, blockchain, and IoT, contributes positively to strengthening information security. Artificial intelligence, AI, significantly enhance cybersecurity by automating threat detection and response. AI system can monitor vast amounts of data in real time, identify suspicious pattern and take immediate action. For example, like a platform like Microsoft 365, Defender use AI to automatically detect and block phishing attacks before they reach user. AI also help reduce the time needed to detect breaches, which is critical in minimizing damage. Blockchain technologies improve information security by ensuring data integrity and transparency. Since blockchain records are immutable, any transaction or data entry, once confirmed, cannot be altered or deleted. This helps prevent data tampering. A real-world example is how supply chain companies use blockchain to securely track the origin and movement of goods, ensuring authenticity and preventing fraud. Internet of Things IoT devices, when properly secured, enhance monitoring and awareness. For instance, in smart office or home, IoT security sensor can immediately alert user of unauthorized access or unusual activity in industry. IoT enables predictive maintenance by detecting faults early, preventing system failure that could lead to secure breaches. Together, these technologies support our proactive approach to cybersecurity. They allow faster response, better decision making, and stronger protection of both digital and physical access when used responsibly and with that right safeguards in place.
To summarize, emerging technology like AI, blockchain, and IoT are reshaping the cybersecurity landscape. AI allows faster and smarter threat detection, blockchain enhances data integrity, and IoT expands monitoring capabilities. But each of them introduces unique vulnerabilities. Here's a few key recommendations to help organizations benefit from this technology while minimizing their risks. For AI, use explainable AI tools to understand how decisions are made. Continuously train and update AI model with a fresh threats data. For blockchain, number 1 was conduct regular smart contract audits to detect vulnerabilities. Number 2 was permission blockchain network for sensitive operations. Lastly, for IoT, number 1 was require strong device authentications and encryptions. Number 2 was enforce firmware update policies and change default passwords. Lastly was the use network segmentations to isolate IoT from core business system. By adopting these practices, organizations can harness the power of emerging technologies while building a robust, secure environment. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate your time and interest in this topic. Thank you once again, and I hope this presentation has provided valuable insight into the intersections of emerging technology of cybersecurity.